All right, I am here joined in Johannesburg with Joshua Feldman ahead of your November 23rd fight on Boxing 5 Promotions. Josh, how are you doing firstly?
Thank you for having me again, Hayden. I'm doing great. I'm very excited for the next fight. This fight's going to be back-to-back, so it's great for me to stay active.
Great for you to stay active. We spoke about this, maybe putting you on back-to-back tournaments and getting you busy, especially now it's the end of the year. You want to finish on a high. How are you feeling going into this one?
I'm feeling very confident. I'm feeling very good. It's nice for me because I got straight back into training. My last fight only lasted 30 seconds, so I had no injuries. I was fit to go on Monday. I was training again, so yeah, I'm coming very fit and ready for this fight.
Although your fight went 30 seconds in the last fight, a lot of people that I spoke to have noted that you have this killer instinct, because even when he turned around, you went through and you said, no, you're not going to be able to quit on me.
Yeah, 100%. I think I've always had that. I've always had that dog in me. But that fight, I was pretty pissed off because the guy never made weight. So I wasn't taking any, even if he turned around, I was coming to hurt him in that fight.
What have you been working on in the short space of time?
I've just been working. I've been working with Colin. I came back up to Joburg only about, was like 2.5 weeks after my first fight. So I've been training a lot technically. I was training with Sean when I got back. Got a lot of great pads with Sean. And now ever since Colin's been back from Japan, we've just been fine-tuning all the technical things and getting ready.
I've noticed on social media you've been spending some time at Apex as well, just honing your skills. What's going on that side?
Yeah, I spar there every Tuesday and Thursday. That's where all the sparring's at for my weight class. And I love Apex actually. It's probably one of the coolest gyms I've been to. Boyd is such a good oak and he lets me use the gym to do strength conditioning and conditioning stuff. So I go there pretty regularly to train, and all the guys there are amazing. It's an awesome environment. I really like training there.
This is the first 6-rounder for you, if I'm not mistaken. So, I mean, how do you expect this one to go as opposed to the 4-rounders in the past?
I don't expect it to go the distance, but I'm definitely prepared to go 6 rounds if it does need to. I've always felt that I'll be a better 6, 8, maybe 10-round fighter. So I'm excited to have a 6-rounder finally.
You've come up in a group of young fighters in the gym where all of a sudden I was speaking to Larry and he was saying all of a sudden there's a whole bunch of 4-round fighters. Now he's got a bunch of 6-round fighters on his hand. How do you feel about being part of that team and all of the guys are sort of winning as well?
It's great. I'm so happy with my team. I love the Boxing 5 and No Doubt Management. All the guys I get along with very well, and we're all improving. I can see at a pretty fast rate. Everyone from 2 years ago to now gotten stronger, gotten better. Yeah, it's great.
I always wanted to note a lot of your conditioning and great work is done down in Cape Town by Blood, Sweat and Tears, and I always want to give them a shout out because you do so much of work that side. What are the guys getting up to down there? Maybe you can update us on what's happening there.
Yeah. So Kaya just fought about, I think, 2 weeks ago in the Fight Island event. Completely dismantled the guy, beat him in every single round. And I see he's rated, I think, like top 10 in Africa now. So I expect him to get an SA title shot pretty soon. And I see Owen's fighting. He was meant to fight the same date as me, but I think it's been pushed in December. So he's fighting on Jackie Bryce's bill. So yeah, they're doing very well. Undefeated records. It's looking great.
According to Colin Nathan, he's going to put out a post, and I think by the time of this interview, you and Doron are going to make some sort of history in South African boxing. Do you want to just speak about that? Yeah,
Colin just told me now. He said we're the first. The last time 2 Jewish boxers fought on the same event was in 1948. So it's been quite a long time. Definitely making some type of history.
And obviously he's going to have his own interview, Doron, but you actually guys stay together and you share a good friendship together.
Yeah, we stay together, so we push each other, we train hard. We've known each other since primary school days, and we started out the same gym, Blood, Sweat and Tears together, so we've been in the sport together for a long time. It's awesome to fight in the same ball.
Yeah, he gets to, obviously he's been watching you and you going into your 5th fight now. Yeah. How have you seen your year gone this far?
I definitely think I've progressed, I've gotten stronger, I've gotten more skilled, I've learned a lot. I definitely would have liked more ring time this year. I've only had about 2.5 rounds. But at the same time, it's fine. I know I'm young and I'm going to get another fight in at the end of the year now. I'm hoping I get some rounds in, and I think next year is going to be a big year for me, definitely.
And you're on a really good card, of course, topped by Kane Fere, who's on an absolute streak at the moment, and he's coming up against his first big international test, let's put it that way, a 10-rounder against a man from Ghana. How do you think he's going to go in the fight?
Kane's looking great in sparring, I'll say that much. I definitely think he's going to win, most likely by knockout. Kane's got crazy power, and I think that if this guy's going to be walking onto his shots, he's going to get knocked out. So I'm very excited for that fight. It's a huge fight. I know Kane also sells out tickets, so it's going to be a great event.
I know you said that your opponent's going to meet the same fate by KO. Do you have a sort of round prediction that you're going for, yeah?
Not really. I'm definitely looking just to display my skills, and if the knockout comes, it comes. I would like to get like 3 rounds in at least, so yeah, hopefully around then.
I know you're very passionate about boxing, and this obviously means a lot to you to do well in this career. Your aspirations that you first aspired to be, obviously you said you wanted to be a world champion. Do you think you're going along at the right pace in order to get there?
Definitely. I think I'm on track. I think Colin's put me on the correct road to the path of greatness, and I'm very excited. I feel like each fight I'm developing, every couple of months I'm getting better. So I think in due time I'm going to get there.
Do you have a message before you step in the ring with him?
I hope you're training hard. I hope you're getting ready, because I'm coming to getting a great fight. Let's put on a great fight for the fans.
How's the relationship like between you, your promoter Larry Weinstein as well? Because he's also a very important part of this. He's promoted every single fight that you've had thus far in your career.
It's amazing. Larry's a great man, just through and through. Like it's a great to have a promoter who I can get along with, and it's great to have Colin as my manager and coach. So there's all good around vibes. That I'm so happy to be part of Boxing 5. I know a lot of guys have bad relationships with their promoter and stuff, and I'm blessed to have a good one.
Talking about internationally, most certainly. Yeah. I mean, that's what we see. Do you see yourself maybe how far along until you get to that international level? Let's put it that way.
I see myself getting there in the next 2, maybe 3 years, but it's all up to Colin how he thinks I'm developing. But I want to prove that I'm going to get there soon. I feel like I think I'm peaking pretty soon, so I'm excited to show that I can compete at that level soon.
I just wanted a comment from you as well on your teammates. Sivanati Nonshinga, yeah. He was a former world champion. He can now go for 3 times world champion. And then Pumelela Kafu, who really shocked the world, I'll say, beating 4-division world champion Kosei Tanaka. Do you have any words of maybe celebration and encouragement?
100%. Like Siva's always. I've been training alongside Sibir for the past 2 years, seeing how hard he trains and everything. And yeah, he came up short, but I know the type of person he is, and I definitely think he's going to be 3-time world champion. He's the type of guy that's going to come back hungrier. And I just feel like it was an off night for him, but technically and fundamentally, he's one of the best guys I've ever seen train and spar. Yeah, it's amazing. And Kafu's fight was crazy. I was standing up and shouting the whole fight. I was so happy to see, and Colin even told me before the fight, like, this is one of the fights that you should bet on, like, he's definitely going to win. And it's crazy because he was such an underdog. I think he was like 7-1 or something. Yeah. And seeing him win in that fashion was amazing. Yeah, Kafu's also so technically sound, and it's awesome to see him train alongside him.
Right, and hopefully you'll be joining those guys one day on the big stage, and keep going and keep doing well. Josh, do you have any thank yous, any shout outs just lastly?
Thanks, Hayden. I want to thank Colin, I want to thank Larry, and I want to thank Riaz for putting me on the next Boxing 5 show. I know how many boxers want to fight in it. I'm just grateful to be in the situation I'm in, and I'm excited to show the fans on the next fight how I've improved.
Awesome. Thank you very much, and all the best for the fight.
Thanks, Hayden. Thanks so much.